The guardsman accused of leaking classified documents allegedly told friends online he wanted to kill a, quote, ton of people, and the White House refuses to support House Republicans' plan to lift the debt ceiling. Good morning, I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. Federal prosecutors say the Air National Guardsman suspected of leaking classified government documents told friends online that he wanted to kill a, quote, ton of people. From member station WBUR in Boston, Ali Jarmanning reports the details about Jack Teixeira's online conversations have been disclosed in court documents.
Teixeira had an extremely active presence on the social media platform Discord, sharing 40,000 messages in 5 months. Prosecutors say he spoke with friends about, quote, forcibly culling the weak-minded. He allegedly wondered about the best way to shoot people on the sidewalk from an SUV. Defense attorneys say there's no evidence he took any actions related to the chats. They want him released to the custody of his father. Prosecutors are seeking to keep Teixeira locked up as he awaits trial. The judge in the case is expected to make a decision soon. For NPR News, I'm Ali Jarmanning in Boston.
The White House says it refuses to negotiate on the demands in a Republican-backed bill that would raise the nation's debt ceiling. NPR's Windsor Johnston says the measure that passed the House on Wednesday has hit a brick wall in the democratically controlled Senate.
The White House says it's been very clear that raising the debt ceiling is non-negotiable. Republicans passed a measure that would lift the borrowing limit in exchange for cutting major parts of President Biden's signature climate change and social services law. The high-stakes standoff between the administration and House Republicans has been dragging on for months with no signs of a clear path forward. If the two sides fail to break the stalemate, the U.S. could default on its existing debt for the first time ever.
NPR's Windsor Johnston prepared that report. The UN Security Council has unanimously approved a resolution condemning the Taliban's ban on Afghan women's freedom to work for the UN in Afghanistan. Linda Fasulo reports the council also called on the Taliban to end their severe restrictions on women and girls.
The Security Council resolution characterizes the Taliban's decision in early April to ban women's employment with the UN as, quote, unprecedented in UN history. The measure also stresses the indispensable role of women in Afghan society and calls on the Taliban to end its severe restrictions on women and girls, including limits on educational, economic, and political opportunities. In December, Afghan women were required to stop working for non-UN aid agencies. Deputy U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Robert Wood, said the Taliban's repression of women and girls is indefensible and not seen anywhere else in the world. For NPR News, I'm Linda Fasulo in New York.
Russia has fired a fresh barrage of missiles at Ukraine today. Ukrainian officials are reporting that at least 15 people have been killed. You're listening to NPR News from Washington.